Even when I was in high school, I still remember my English teacher, and he was the poetry group host for after school. He would always tell me that I would be a good writer one day. And I always knew I had strong writing skills, but, self-doubt and all the other stuff. But that's a seed that stuck with me to this day. My mom has always instilled in all of us, it's 5 of us, in terms of her kids, to have confidence. And that's something that I'm developing and cultivating now, because she's always told us how great we were and why she named us our names and how strong we can be through Christ. This is things that I understand now, but as a kid growing up, I'm just thinking it's routine. And there's also some negative seeds, like I was bullied in school. A lot of that stuff I internalized, and that really caused a downward spiral of people pleasing, trying to earn people love. And now I even struggle with, overcompensating, with engaging with too much content online at times, and having my phone in my hand instead of experiencing real life. So all of these things can plant seeds, especially if you're watching too much stuff online. You could start thinking about stuff you weren't even thinking about before. All right, so we're going to close the video out with scripture. So we're going to read Daniel 6, verses 16 through 24. This is when Daniel was thrown in the lion's den. The king was under great distress because he did not want to put Daniel in there, but he also had to follow the laws of that time, because Daniel was found worshiping God when it was a decree out that was negatively influenced, or with manipulation, influenced by the king, in order, because they couldn't find Daniel guilty of anything except for praising God. So when a decree was issued from the king, that's how Daniel was found guilty of defying the decree. All right, verse 16. So the king gave the order, and they brought Daniel and threw him into the lion's den. The king said to Daniel, "May your God, whom you serve continuously, rescue you." As a stone was brought and placed over the mouth of the den, and the king sealed it with his own signet ring and with the rings of his nobles, so that Daniel's situation might not be changed. Then the king returned to his palace and spent the night without eating and without entertainment being brought to him. And he could not sleep. At the first light of dawn, the king got up and hurried to the lion's den. When he came near the den, he called to Daniel in an anguished voice, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continuously, been able to rescue you from the lions?" Daniel answered, "May the king live forever. My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lion. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent in his sight. Nor have I ever done any wrong before you, your majesty." The king was overjoyed and gave orders to lift Daniel out of the den. And when Daniel was lifted from the den, no wound was found on him, because he had trusted in his God. At the king's command,